All right, here we are at video 11. Your redeeming quality. We're going to talk about a couple of things, of course, how you redeem the vouchers in your office. It's not that difficult. You know, congratulations again on you for going down this road. I realize it's not the road that maybe you've gone down before, but you're willing to try it. Good for you. You know, I have faith in you. I've gone this road. It's not as difficult as it may seem. I know I'm throwing a lot of information at you, but as we said earlier, inch by inch is a cinch. You remember the Shel Silverstein poem? Just a bite at a time is all it takes. I'm going to invest a little bit of money and a little bit of time, and it's going to all work out for you very, very well. I love this Far Side cartoon here. Been one of my favorites over the years. I just want to make a few random points to make sure that I have said them and to make sure you have heard them. So I'll make those in just a moment. Now, the best way to handle redemption is this. Have a bunch of Aardvark Aviator Android tablets in your office, a stack, maybe 3 or 4, whatever, and they bring in the voucher, and you trade them. Done. They sign it, you sign it, and you move on. The other way, if you're not keeping inventory or you just happen to have run out and somebody walks in, is do this. You've got the voucher. Trade them the voucher for one of these. $10 gift card to the buffet cafe across the street and tell them, as soon as your tablet arrives, we'll give you a call. Now, if you don't have a buffet cafe across the street, these guys, they're everywhere. And people seem to appreciate those as well because, you know, they can be driving down the road. They can be in a different town. They can be in a different state. There's going to be a subway, and, you know, that goes a long way. And later I'll show you a trick with this, too, that'll help keep you Toma, right? Remember Toma from a video or two ago? So now what happens is you've got the voucher. You've given them their gift card. Get online at aardvarkandson.com. You order 1 or 2 tablets, whatever you need. They get sent right over to you. As soon as they show up at your office, you call your patient back in. Now, see, your patient's been in a couple of times. We're reinforcing the fact that you are the hearing aid guy. Okay? So at that point, when they come back in, same thing. They sign the voucher, you give them the Aviator Android tablet, and life is good. Let me throw out a warning here, okay? Under no circumstances is it okay for you to encourage them to sign the voucher first. Some people will do it and send it in to you. Some people will hand it to you already signed. No matter how many times you say, do not sign the voucher. Send me the voucher unsigned. Please don't sign the voucher, just bring it in blank. No matter how many times you say that, someone's going to show up with a signed voucher. That's okay. You cannot encourage them to sign it first. Oh, just sign that for me, and then we'll get you your voucher. That's fraud. The state will frown on that, and you won't be happy if they figure out that you're having people sign them first. Okay? So wait till the trade is made. Everybody gets what they want. Another thing that I've said before, I'm going to say it yet again, blue ink. Okay? Blue ink. Look at that. I reach for an ink pen on my desk, it's blue. Blue ink, my friends. Blue ink. All right, now if you're going to ship the tablet off, again, I had a guy who brought his mom in. She lived here, you know, lived in Texarkana, and he lived in El Paso. Both of them are still in Texas. Both of them took the test. Both of them qualified for hearing for the free Android tablets. They both had incredible hearing loss. Well, I'm not going to drive to El Paso. I can't think of a reason to go to El Paso anyway. So I'm not going to go to El Paso and deliver a tablet. So, you know, UPS. Number one, only use UPS. Do not use the United States Postal Service. There are many reasons. I cover this all in a subsequent video. You'll want to watch that. You're going to want to you want to send it adult signature required. Check the items in there, make sure they're there. You want to make sure the tablet is in there. Make sure there's an owner's manual in there. Do not include the voucher in the shipment. You know, it's a common mistake to think, well, if I send them the voucher, then they can sign it and they can send it back. No, what's going to happen is they're going to get their Android tablet. They've got the voucher. They file, oh, I'll send this later. You'll never get your money back, right? So I'll show you the trick to that. Only ship to the address on the voucher. I know I've beaten this horse already. The address. If you try to turn it in for payment and the address on the voucher is slightly different than the one that comes back with the adult signature required documentation proof of delivery, you will not get paid. And with UPS, you can save yourself 50% of the money if you ship the slowest way possible. I always walk in and say, I want adult signature required, and please send it slow boat. They're happy to do that. After the package is delivered, you're going to call up the UPS tech support, get them to email you a copy of the electronic signature, and staple the copy of the electronic signature to the voucher that you're going to send in for redemption. You're going to need to know the tracking number. You're going to need to know who the sender is and who the recipient is as well. One more thing, I love UPS, and I know they've got little mom and pop shops that ship out. You know, there's one here in town. I know the people. I like the people. She's a friend of mine. I don't ship through her. The mom and pop shops don't get the same price breaks that the UPS store does. It's cheaper for me to drive the extra 25 miles past the store from the people that I know, because the mom and pop shop, here's an example. For me to send one tablet at a time is 15 bucks if I go to the UPS store. If I go to the mom and pop store, it has cost me as much as 48 to send from Texarkana to Corpus Christi at the mom and pop store. Don't do that. So support mom and pop some other way, but you don't need to just throw money at them. Okay, next video, how to fill out the voucher, is located on the free training videos page at our friends aardvarkandson.com. I'll put that link here, or if you're watching this on YouTube, the link is there. All right.